private investigator. We investigate. We're hired mainly by attorneys to do a lot of the legal investigation work and for cases and mainly civil action kind of work for attorneys and so forth. Well, she was scared. She was scared that she would lose her job. She was also scared of him physically if she severed the relationship, and she and so my questions to her, I was trying to understand what she was coming to me for, because I didn't know in a conversation if it didn't sound like to me that she had any evidence or anything to say that he's done anything criminal, and so I was a little confused of why she was coming to see me, and so as we continued the conversation, I realized that what she was saying is basically she just wanted out of this relationship, and she liked her job, and she wanted to preserve her job, and she told me about discussions of that she had broken up with him before, and had text messages referencing that he would maybe transfer her to a different position. He just told me about, she just kind of, it was a long conversation, and so I just listened to what she had to say. I asked her with the situation with her job. I said, there is an internal investigation department of the sheriff's office. Have you been there? Have you filed, a grievance, through the department? And she indicated that she had not done that. And she advised me that she didn't feel comfortable doing that because David Woolfork was the sheriff. She told me that she did not feel comfortable going to anyone or any department in the sheriff's office. She further told me she didn't feel comfortable going to anybody at the Jackson Police Department. I talked to Terry Dyer about it. Terry Dyer is the head of the union for the Jackson Police Department, which allows deputies to become union members. And so when I talked to her again, I recommended that she join the union. Terry Dyer with the union got an appointment for her to see Deborah Godwin, an attorney in Memphis. Terry Dyer with the union got an appointment for her to see Deborah Godwin, an attorney in Memphis. She called and I answered the phone, obviously, and she said, and I could hear a commotion in the background. And I asked her before she spoke, I said, "Are you okay?" And she says, "No, I'm not. David is over at my house. He's over here, and he's hurt me." And I said, "Okay. Do you need me to come, or do you need me to send you some help?" And she said, "Yes, please." And then she disconnected. She had told me prior to that night that she didn't feel like that she could call the sheriff or JPD, and I advised her that if she got in trouble, she could call me, and I would try to do something. So at that point, thinking about it quickly, it caught me off guard. I didn't really know what to do. I just knew that this lady was in trouble, and I had to do something. I did not feel comfortable responding by myself. So I stepped back into my office, and I looked up JPD dispatch number, and I called JPD dispatch direct, bypassing 911, so therefore it wouldn't ring into the sheriff's office. When JPD answered, I told them who I was, and there was a domestic in progress. I gave them the address. I did not identify either party, and told them that I would be responding, and it did involve a law enforcement officer. And so I needed backup and they needed to come, and they said, we're on our way.
You're involved heavily with politics here in Jackson.
I would disagree with that.
You have political people on your show.
Yes, sir.
You have opposed the sheriff in every campaign he's ever run.
That's not true.
You supported Jerry Bastion ever.
No, I did not. I was not really involved in politics. I was a really young guy, not really interested at that time.
Say, who's Jimmy Wallace?
He's a local attorney.
Jimmy Wallace is an attorney?
Yes, he.
He doesn't practice law, does he?
No, sir, he hasn't in years.
Okay, but he is heavily involved in politics. You agree with that?
Yes, he is.
He's kind of the guy who goes to running that party. What do you say?
I would say if you're running for political office, he's a good friend to have, yes.
Yeah. He has opposed the sheriff in everywhere else. Do you agree with that?
No, I do not agree with that.
So you think he's been on the sheriff's side? Is that what you say?
Actually, I had a conversation, and he donated money to the Woolfork.
I'm just asking, do you think he supported the sheriff in his
He made a contribution today to Woolfork for sheriff. I don't remember what year. So to say that he's opposed him every election, I don't think that's correct.
He has opposed him in the last few elections, and that's true.
That's not true.
Right. And you're also aware, since you've been involved in this investigation, that your two long conversations came right before she made another videotape on the 26th. Correct?
I don't recall.
You don't recall that she made two videos?
She did make 2 videos, yes.
And you don't recall when you downloaded those videos? One said one day and one said the other day?
The videos didn't have dates on them. I didn't see that.
October 23rd, according to your time records, you picked up Ms. Sankey and took her to Jimmy Wallace's office, didn't you?
I had a staff member to do that.
Somebody from your office under your direction picked her up and took her to Jimmy Wallace's office.
Yes.
Ms. Lax, before the sheriff resigned from office and made his termination in not done this time, he was opposed by John Mayer.